Themistocles, the savior of Athens. Imagine a world where the very essence of democracy and freedom teeters on the edge of annihilation. The stage is ancient Greece, and our hero is Themistocles, a man whose cunning and audacity would shape the destiny of Western civilization. 1. The unlikely leader. Born around 524 BC into a modest family, Themistocles was not of noble birth. His rise to power was unconventional, driven by his intellect and charisma. From a young age, he realized that the true strength of Athens lay in its people and its potential as a naval power. His vision set him apart, earning both admiration and enmity from the Athenian elite. 2. Athens in peril. In 490 BC, the Athenians had already faced the might of Persia at the Battle of Marathon. Though victorious, they knew this was only the beginning. 10 years later, King Xerxes of Persia prepared an invasion force of unprecedented scale, determined to crush Greece and avenge his father Darius's defeat. Themistocles understood that conventional warfare would not save Athens. He foresaw the importance of naval power and began pushing for the construction of a formidable fleet. 3. The prophecy and the gamble. When the Oracle of Delphi proclaimed that Athens would be saved by wooden walls, confusion spread among the leaders. Many believed it referred to fortifications around the Acropolis. Themistocles, however, interpreted it as a divine endorsement of his naval strategy. He convinced the Athenians to invest their resources in building triremes, sleek and deadly warships that would become the linchpin of their defense. 4. The invasion begins. In 480 BC, Xerxes' vast army and fleet descended upon Greece. The sheer scale of the invasion was overwhelming, with over 1 million soldiers and a fleet of 1,000 ships. The Greeks, vastly outnumbered, formed a fragile alliance, but internal disputes threatened their unity. Themistocles knew that only a bold and decisive action could save them. 5. The master strategist at Artemisium. As the Persian fleet approached, Themistocles led the Athenian navy to Artemisium. Though the battle there was inconclusive, it was a strategic delay, giving Athens time to prepare for the decisive engagement. Themistocles' cunning shone through as he ordered the evacuation of Athens, sacrificing the city to save its people and its fleet. 6. The Battle of Salamis. With the Persians occupying a deserted Athens, Themistocles lured their fleet into the narrow straits of Salamis. Using clever deception, he sent a message to Xerxes, feigning retreat and suggesting that the Greek alliance was falling apart. Believing the Greeks were in disarray, Xerxes took the bait and sent his fleet into the straits. Themistocles' triremes, agile and perfectly suited for close combat, ambushed the cumbersome Persian ships. The confined waters nullified the numerical advantage of the Persians. The Athenian navy, driven by the ferocious determination of men fighting for their homes and freedom, decimated the invaders. The waters of Salamis turned red with the blood of the fallen. 7. Xerxes' retreat. The defeat at Salamis was catastrophic for Xerxes. His fleet crippled, he retreated, leaving behind a sizable force to continue the campaign on land. The Greek alliance, emboldened by their naval victory, eventually crushed the remnants of the Persian army at the Battle of Plataea. The Persian threat was vanquished. 8. The aftermath, glory and tragedy. Themistocles returned to Athens a hero. His foresight and leadership had saved not just a city, but the idea of democracy itself. Under his guidance, Athens entered a golden age, becoming a beacon of culture, philosophy, and political innovation. Yet success bred envy. Themistocles' political enemies, threatened by his influence, orchestrated his ostracism. 9. Exile and redemption. Banished from the city he saved, Themistocles wandered through Greece, eventually finding refuge in Persia, the land of his former enemies. Recognizing his brilliance, the Persian king granted him sanctuary and governance over a small region. Despite his exile, Themistocles' legacy in Athens endured. He had ensured that the ideals of democracy and freedom would thrive. 10. Legacy of a visionary today. Themistocles is remembered as a master strategist and visionary leader. His statue stands tall, a reminder of the power of foresight and the courage to defy conventional wisdom. Themistocles' life is a testament to the idea that one person's vision can change the course of history, ensuring that the flames of freedom and democracy continue to burn brightly.